So we are about to do a behind the scenes insider tour of the cruise ship. Come with us.
Yeah. And watch your step.
So as you come backstage to your left, you're going to see these steep set of kind of ladder stairs. Those actually go to all our dressing rooms. And as you come backstage, this is where the band is during the show.
Oh, cool.
That's also where we get our microphones and the cubbies there, so you can put your head around that corner. The sets are all roped down, which is very efficient for when the seas get a little rocky. Currently, the stage is set up for in concert series or for the farewell show this evening.
You should have to do it, baby. You should have to do it.
You guys want to do it, please do it.
Raised in Emerson, New Jersey, about 30 minutes from Bayonne. So I'm kind of a spoiled cast member in regards to a lot of our cast members are from England and the Midwest, and they're very far from their families. I've been fortunate to get to see my family every time we go to port. And so this is my first contract with Royal Caribbean, so this is also the first time I've ever been living at sea. About 110 days into the contract. The cast of Saturday Night Fever is here till April 19th of 2026. So typically the contract players for Royal Caribbean are contracted for about 10 to 11 months.
Wow.
I believe Saturday Night Fever has been running on this ship for over 10 years now. So it's one of the longest running musicals in the fleet. If you have any questions, I'd be happy to answer them right now. Yes, sir.
Has it ever been so rough you canceled the show?
Not in my 100 days, 110 days. So, yeah, there have been some evenings where we've just had to adjust, some dances, but not for canceling the show. There is actually a abridged version of the show called Saturday Night Fever in Concert, which is basically us doing the big production numbers, but not doing the whole show if it was ever that rocky. Yeah. Yes, miss.
What do you do with your time when you're not performing or rehearsing?
I have, I'm very excited. Today I'll be recording some original music in the dressing room with Dora, who played Annette last night. So for me personally, I'm an aspiring songwriter. So when you have, such a great creative circle of people around you, I'm trying to make the best of that situation for myself. So, and a lot of other people have other hobbies as well that they're trying to, some people are big on paint by number. Yeah. But it's really about, I for me personally as a creative professional, it's like I'm trying to take the free time I have here on the ship to see if I can create other creative endeavors that will pay off dividends in the future. Yeah. Yes.
What's your work schedule like? I gotta imagine that you have days off for the ship.
Yeah. So work schedules. What's great, Roger, our company manager, has been really great about when we have port time that we're not typically working, so we can get out and enjoy the ports like all the rest of you. But with the 5-day cruises, it's usually we're working pretty much all but one day on a 5-day cruise. With the 9-day cruises, sometimes we have 2 days where we don't have a performance in a row. When we go down to Florida in 2 weeks, everything kind of picks up because then we start doing 3 and 4 day itineraries, and we're still doing the same amount of performing in that small period. So so work is going to pick up quite a bit in the next few weeks. Yeah.
You,
Yes, sir.
do you guys get to stay in cabins, or do you have different quarters like in the ship?
We don't stay in guest cabins. The whole crew is either on the bottom 2 levels of the ship.
Oh,
so,
okay. Yeah, I don't know if entertainers were the same as the rest of the crew. Or...
No, but when guests, yes, we are considered crew.
Oh, okay.
But when guest entertainers come on the ship, they're staying in guest cabins. and
Oh, like
staterooms.
comedians or something? Or,
Yeah, because they're here for like 2 weeks at a time.
Right.
Yes, miss.
How do you find out about these kinds of positions?
Oh yeah, so there's a site called Actors Access, and that's the site I use to basically submit myself for projects, and that's how I got in touch with Royal Caribbean. And the way I got in this show was the director's name is Amy Griffin, and I did Seussical the musical with her in 2005. And I walked into the audition room in the beginning of this year, and we remembered each other. And I was very lucky to have her remember me. You know, so you never know in the business of show, things come. You never know who you're going to see again. Yeah. Well, listen. Thank you so much. Oh yeah, you have a question.
I just wanted to tell you that I've been to many of the performances, and you were my favorite in all of them because you look like you love to be there.
I do.
just wanted to tell you
It's a very. This is sacred time for me. I spent 14 years working at an Apple store, and any moment I'm on stage, it's better than resetting somebody's Apple ID passwords. but I really appreciate that. Thank you. That means a lot to me. Yeah. Yes.
Are you all Actors Equity members?
No, I am a member of Actors Equity, but what's interesting is the ship being on open waters is out of equity jurisdiction, so I'm not being penalized for doing work that's out of the union, but I'm also not earning insurance and pension in that regard towards the union. Yeah, so I believe I'm the only union member in the show. Yeah. I just wanted to make a shameless plug, Vikram, if I can, real quick. I'm singing in the farewell show this evening, so if you could join us, that would be great. Yeah. And thank you so much for coming out this morning and joining the theater.
Thank you very much. We're going to speak on the stage. If you'd like to take a picture, please feel free to take a picture. So one of my maternity headwaiter, he's going to be here soon. He's coming. He's going to give you more information about how operations work for the dining environment. Like we have 3 floors, like 3, 4, and 5. So usually, also on your CPAS card, you should have the dining reservation at what time you have to be there and what time. So that's how they. He's our head waiter, Mr. Elliot. He's gonna give you the more information about the dining.
Good morning, everybody. How's the tour going on so far? Everything going good? Excellent. My name is Elliot. I'm one of the dining room head waiters. Here to give you a brief overview about the restaurants department and how basically the dining room operates. In terms of number of employees on board, out of the 1,380 odd employees on the Liberty, the restaurant department has 317. So we have the largest share in the pie. Headed by one restaurant's operations manager who takes care of his 316 children. A very, very tough job when your children come from several different nationalities. Day in, day out, new things to listen at. Under her, there's one Windjammer manager who takes care of the busiest outlet on board, the Windjammer Marketplace. As you know, breakfast and lunch is always super busy over there because each meal they serve around 3,000 people. Under them, there are 6 assistant managers. 3 of them take care of dining rooms, like number 5, 4, and 3. Remaining 3 take care of specialty restaurants, Jobs Grill, Sabor, and Jovan. Under them are we the 14 head waiters who supervise all the dining room operations in the mornings and the evenings. Also in the mornings we supervise the sub-venues like the crew eating areas, promenades, Sorrentos, room service and so on. So that we can relieve our colleagues here and there, otherwise we'll be all working straight up. These are only the management positions. The key important people to the restaurants division are the waiters and the assistant waiters. These are the heart of the division, I would say. And these are the people responsible to feed you each and every meal and to make sure you gain some extra weight during the cruise. I hope they're doing a good job with that.
Oh yeah.
Now there's one more position in the restaurant division called the restaurant attendants. These are mostly the first timers in the cruise industry. In order to be hired for Royal Caribbean or any other cruise line, you have to be working in a 4 or 5-star resort back home. You work in a resort, the maximum guest you see around you is 400, 500, the maximum goes to 600. You come on this class of cruise ships, 4,500 guests. Oasis class of Royal Caribbean, 6,500. Icon class, 7,500 guests. Believe me, these people are overwhelmed by this massive operation. You have to be very, very gentle with them in their first week especially. You have to peel them like an onion, a layer at a time. Otherwise, they don't know what's happening around them. You'll see them cry. Now, talking about the dining rooms, in the evening 4 hours, every day we serve around 3,800 to 4,000 guests. If you do the math roughly correct, if each guest has a 4-course meal, we serve 16,000 pre-plated plates for dinner only and nothing. Now, we don't have 16,000 plates on board, but we have good dishwash machines and good dishwashers who do a fantastic job with keep the things rolling. Dining room is a fast-paced environment. You have to be fast, you have to be efficient, and you have to be precise. Why I say so? Because guests coming in the dining rooms have shows to go on, excursions to catch, so everything has to be taken into consideration before the meal starts. If you put it in numbers, a table of 2 has to be in and out of the dining room within 45 minutes. A table of 4, 60 minutes, and then the number goes on. Any questions regarding dining rooms or the restaurants for me? It's shoreside, it's corporate, and depending on where the ship is, what the itinerary is, and how long it is.
That's kind of we have the SQM or policy. Yeah. Alright, so now we're gonna go to the galley. As you see, wash your hands according to United States Public Health. Whenever we are entering, as a crew member also, even if we are the waiter, we're just collecting the food, they have to wash their hand. For safety reasons, so we have the sink inside. We're gonna wash our hand, and then we're gonna take our food. Alright. We have one thing here. We have that as well. We also have one sink on the other side as well. There's one sink on the other side as well. We have Kelly. These are sous chef, Mr. Ruben, gonna give you tour for the kitchen. Yeah?
Alright, everyone there. Morning everyone.
Morning.
My name is Ruben. I'm deck number 5 in charge. And we're going to check around with the deck number 4 galley. We have 3 production main galley. One in deck 3, one in deck 4, one in deck 5 as well. It's all similar, but deck 3 is the bigger than other galleys because there's a lot of production work going on there. Breakfast, veg food, roast food, source food, veg food, pastry, pantry, everybody there. They're working a lot of production for Vinjama, dining room as well in the lunch and dinner. And we here, one pantry, one beautiful baker, and then one hot galley, and one the line production as well. We're going to check around first. We are on the pantry side, and you go follow me please.
Wow.
This is our one of the pantry, main pantry in deck number 3. There is a lot of work going on there, big bulk quantity of work there. That's what we divided the workload is 2 decks. Here they made it the cheese plate and shrimp cocktail and all these pre-plated items, salmon, everything, smoked salmon. The pre-plated item they made it here, like 1,000 cheese plate every day and 2,000 shrimp cocktail every day. What they made, they keep it in the fridge. In the evening time, the waiter come and collect it and also goes to the dining room. And they divide into all the 3 days as well. And imagine, only one girl is making our cheese plate and shrimp cocktail every day. As usual. And one more thing, we're going to go check our baker now. How is your bread so far this close? Did you guys enjoy your bread?
Yes.
Alright, really enjoy it. Please go in and check our baker, how is they baking the bread. Thank you. Deck 3 is the feature galley. That's the main production space going on. Lot of space and space. So only one baker here, it's deck number 4 located. All the bread production is coming from here. Wherever all the venues, Sabur, Toretto, Vijayawada, Chowk, Diwani, anywhere you see the bread, it's all the production is come from here. They will distribute all the bread is everywhere, even in the dining room as well. They make it every day fresh bread for your meal period, and they are making 1,000 pounds of flour each and every single day. There were 2 big dough machines. One is unfortunately is not working. They're fixing ourselves there. So one machine capacity 300 pounds of flour. You can make big doughs for the bread and all the things. There is 2 teams. They have 2 teams. One is night team, one is day team. The night team have 5 people. They're working for the breakfast stuff like croissant, donut, all the stuff that come from the night shift. And the day team, they're working for 5 people as well. And they produce for the lunch and dinner as well for the dining room and all the venues. And there is behind there 2 big oven there, and then 2 proofing oven there. And this 2 oven is non-stop working 24 hours, like 24 hours keep baking all this thing. That's 1 hour they clean it for the night. After that we keep running for all the production going on every time. And we're going to check our art galley now. Before we leave that galley, how is your bread? One more time.
So good.
One could put the vegetable only, one could put the steak, and the last one is the sauce and deliver to the right. The waiter places the ticket on the board in the evening time, and then we know how many steak, how many chicken, beef. We can shop like that, right? 10 chicken, 5 fish, like that. Then they will pre-plate it, and the waiter come and take the ticket and collect to and inside the dining room. However, whatever remaining the leftover food, we're going to discard after 4 hours. Because the reason why after 4 hours the food will be spoiled, because the bacteria will grow more. That's why we're going to throw the pulper system behind the cover one, that is called pulper system. All the food goes to there inside, then blend it and discard it to the sea for the fish food as well. We're going to pick the fish as well. And we're going to check our bar now. Anybody want to take photo with the galley, we can come inside and take the picture of that. We like the galley's picture.
That's me right now, so.
Yep, that's me.
Morning, folks. My name is Eric. I come from Norway. I'm the inventory manager on board. It's actually the company's fancy name for procurement officer. I'm in charge of ordering everything for the ship. That's pretty much everything you can imagine I'm in charge of ordering for. I deal with about 6,000 items. And on a cruise like this, I usually spend between $280,000 to $320,000. So that makes me the richest man on board. I'm gonna take you into one of my storerooms for you to have a look, and I'll try to answer if you have any questions as in my best ability.
Brr. Ooh, it's slippery.
So I have 22 different storerooms on board. I have storeroom for meat, storeroom for seafood, storeroom for liquor, storeroom for wine, storeroom for eggs, you name it, I have a storeroom for. Right now you're in my produce box. As you can see, it's still a little full. It's okay. Right now we're still in the hurricane season, so the company requires me to keep at least 3 days of safety stock. Because in case we cannot get back to Bayonne or we miss a couple of ports or whatever, so I need to have a little additional food. When I do my orders, I look at three criteria. I look at the demographic, I look at the preliminary guest count, and then my history. I have to plan 1 month in advance, so I'm already working on orders for November. That's okay. 1 month is easy peasy. It gets a little bit more technical when we're in Europe or in Asia. That's when I have to start predicting for 3, 5, 6, 7, 8 months in advance. 90% of our products come from Miami. They get trucked up from Miami up to Bayonne. The only thing we get locally is our produce, our milk, and our fruits. That's all we get, basically.
So you get that in each port?
No, I do not. Everything gets loaded in Bayonne. So everything comes in Bayonne. We do not load any in any other port.
Oh, so yesterday's activities were not related to...
Yesterday's activities, did we have any?
Well, I was just hearing stuff on the dock. I didn't actually pay attention.
No, I didn't have any,
Okay.
no, that must have been something else then,
Yeah,
yeah. So basically, where was I now? Yeah, tomorrow, we have a 9-day cruise coming up. So that basically tells me that I'm gonna have about, I wanna say roughly about 220 tons of provisioning. Open, close, Thank you. So I will have about 220 tons of provisioning. Here's the catch. We arrive at 7 tomorrow and we sail at 4. I need to get these about 500 and something pallets loaded before we sail. It's okay, we're used to it. I will get additional help from different departments to help me. But it's very hard for me to check 580 pallets. So I focus mainly on my perishables, my frozen and dry and liquor. I don't worry too much about. If I might get shorted on something, but that's okay as well, because there are procedures for me to follow. Any questions?
How do you know what's stale dated?
How do I know what?
How do you know what's past its prime?
Okay, so basically when it comes to produce, for example, I keep it very tight. All right, I keep it very, very, very tight. So I know that we do not want spoilage, right? Spoilage does not have, I'm not happy about that either because it goes against my bonus. So I try to keep it very tight. Now, we know that lettuce, tomatoes, certain items, I don't order for the hurricane. I only order based on what I need for that cruise. Spinach, for example. Things like that that I know that only has a short shelf life. So I will only order items that I can use over. Now, am I 100% correct for everything? No. So at the end of the cruise, I know that this lettuce and some of these peppers and tomatoes will last more than 7 days. So we put a used first sticker on the item, and he knows to issue that out first. So everything gets rotated. Even our frozen, even our dry also get rotated.
So when you're bringing in fresh, how do you prepare to put the fresh on the bottom and the
right? So
used
he will.
first on top?
So tonight now he will move all this over there. So he knows that's the area that needs to be issued out first. So he'll segregate everything into, you know, into a couple of pallets instead of having it like this. Any other questions?
And
Yeah.
that air, oh, sorry.
Do you have to distribute the weight a certain way?
Do we what?
Do you have to distribute the weight a certain way?
Do we?
The weight.
Oh, the boxes you mean?
Yeah, the pallet.
So we all know that, okay, so I know that this is 40 pounds. So the cooks will place a requisition for how many pounds they're gonna need. Green peppers, for example, is 25 pounds, okay? So we know, he knows exactly what the weight of each box is.
No, but on the ship, I think he meant, like,
You have to balance.
you have to balance,
Is there a balanced issue for?
like on the plane,
where
with
you
the
place
cargo.
Oh, no. Oh, no. This ship is all, no.
If we have to worry about that, we have bigger issues.
Yeah, then we had this, yeah. But
Everybody
we
get
do
on
keep track of the water line, and yes, of course, when you're gonna load 220 tons of provisioning, the ship is gonna go down a little bit, yes. Maybe a half a foot, nothing that's gonna be worrisome, or things like that, yes.
If we're in a rough sea, is this stuff get tumble over?
So basically, no, we have a system in place where we will latch everything down. And we are here on deck number 1, which is probably one of the most stable decks. So we don't feel that rocking as much as you will feel the higher you go. Any other questions?
So that fan goes on when the door's closed always?
Yeah. Yeah, we have to keep a temperature between 34 to 36 degrees in here.
How many separate containers do you have for rooms like this for the environmental controls? I know there's different, you have like freezers and, so how many of those?
Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4 freezers that stays at minus 18 degrees Fahrenheit. Yeah, then I have these different rooms vary.
Yeah.
Vary. Eggs, for example, I have to keep at 36 to 40 degrees Fahrenheit. Then I have my dry store that I can keep basically between, we usually keep between 55 to 60, because we don't want it too cold either, you know? You don't want to be eating cereal, frozen cereal, right? Liquor, for example, I don't care about. Yeah, and we don't even have a ventilation system for the liquor. We don't need that. However, my wine and soda, beer, and water, there is, yeah.
This is an awkward question. Do you ever get like a mouse or something?
No, we have, as you can see, everything is on stainless steel pallets. So we have to transfer everything over from the wooden pallets to the stainless steel pallets before they go into the storeroom. Then usually he will deep clean twice a cruise, twice during the cruise. So no, do we get some bugs maybe in with the yes?
That comes with the box.
It comes with the box. It comes, you know, even in the supermarkets today, we get maybe thing.
Okay, we are going to the engine control room now, and we're not allowed to take video. I could only take one photo. So I'm gonna try to take the best photo I can for you guys.
morning, everyone. How are you doing? Thank you for coming to the laundry. First, I introduce myself. My name is Rakesh. I am from India. I am laundry master. So I try to explain about laundry operation. So we are working here 16 laundry attendant and 1 laundry master and 1 assistant laundry master. So we are taking care entire shift. All crews and all from the guest cabins and accommodation this one for restaurants, napkins, tabacas, we take care everything here. So we are working here 7 to 7 every day 10 hours. So we are washing pool towels, white towels and bed sheet, napkins, this one tablecloths and guest laundry, uniforms, everything. Uniform also again, crew uniform is free, it's not chargeable, but this is scheduled weekly 3 times. So they will drop it today, so they get after 48 hours. So there's a schedule weekly 3 times, so they will pick up and drop in 48 hours. And guest laundry depend on service. So this is our dry cleaning area. First of all, when we receive from your clothes, we are taking the drop in the dairy, and after we start from the marking machine on the table. So we start first marking, so very easy to identify whose clothes is close, because we are washing all together. We're not washing like 1 by 1 table. So once we receive all clothes, we are start marking, so very easy to identify. So then after washing, drying and after pressing, again segregate and send it to the guest room. So after that we are processing everything, and like washing board we are already ready, and express laundry and washing board and everything is ready. So this side we have 2 dryers. So we can dry here like guest laundry, uniform, towel, we can dry here. But there is different temperature we can adjust from there in the dryers. And this side we have one dry cleaning machine over there in the corner. So that dry cleaning machine we can do like dress, silk item, woolen items, suit, tie we can dry clean. But there is no water. That's a different chemical. That chemical name is hydrocarbon chemical. So there is no water, only petroleum based chemical that one. And this side we have 4 hot press. So we can press any kind of cotton material, sir. And this side we have 3 steam press. So we can here press like trousers, shorts, pants, everything we can press here. And this one we have 3, 1, 2, and this 3. This 3 is called still a form finisher. It's very easy to operate. Anybody can operate this one. This form finisher we can press your t-shirts, jackets. So I'm going to show you demo. If you want to record, you can record this one. So this machine will help with what?
You say 1 recruit, I say 5.
Now pressing is done within 20 minutes. So this side we have 2 flat ironer. So we can press here tablecloths, napkins, bed sheets, duvet cover and pillowcases. So this machine we can operate with 5%, 4% the front, 1% the back side. So this machine is fully automatic. When we press from here, automatic dry, press and automatic fold. So there's no manual folding anything. So once we 5 operator available this machine, so we can press in 1 hour 5,000 napkin plus. We can press in 1 hour. And bed sheet we can press around 500 plus. Bed sheet in 1 hour. So every day we are process here around 50 to 16,000 pieces. Every day we are pressing here. So this machine we have, this is a machine we have 3 roller inside. So we pressing for this one, and this machine is smaller. There's 2 roller inside. So this machine temperature around 160 degrees Celsius. So when we feed it from here, any like napkins or bed sheet, within 10 seconds dry, press and automatic fold. Within 10 seconds. So this is fully automatic. So but towel we are folding by manual. There's no automatic folding. So once we receive our towels like white towels and full towel, everything by manuals. No automatic folding. So any question? Question? No question? No question? Thank you very much. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
This is all of the crew quarters.
I hope you guys enjoyed the tour. You guys enjoyed the tour?
Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Thank you.